Alpha Day, Nick Delgado here at Guam Homeland Security in the Office of Civil Defense with Chuck Esteves with the latest on Typhoon Wutip as it's been passing through the Marianas and past Guam just south earlier today. So we're seeing a lot of the wind and the rain start to subside late into the evening hours, but what do people need to know in regards to this typhoon?
So the closest point of approach is not really what people should be focused on right now. It's really the damaging winds. And right now the damaging winds has varied over the past 24 hours. We had reports at one time that the damaging winds were going to subside tonight. However, that the latest forecast we got from the National Weather Service is expected to subside sometime maybe tomorrow, late afternoon, early afternoon, late morning. Mm-hmm. And so we advise residents that the process for going to condition of readiness 4 is after the winds have subsided, the damaging winds have subsided, we're going to go out and we're going to do our windshield assessments. We have to make sure that the primary roads are passable, no down power lines, and all the hazards are removed to the general public before we allow, or we recommend to the governor to go back to condition of readiness 4.
Fortunately and thankfully, a lot of our government workers were able to go out there today, GPA, DPW, to make sure that areas were clear of any debris so that there's no major flooding, especially in those southern villages, and clear debris from the power lines.
Correct. Guam Power Authority crews and DPW crews are currently out and about, and they're basically going to secure once they feel it's no longer safe to operate.
And we, of course, have a complete list as Guam Power Authority is providing the latest on those power outages and working to get the lights back on for many of you out there waiting out the storm as well. So what else do people need to know in regards to condition of readiness 1? Because we're still seeing a lot of cars out there, some people even walking out there on the roadways, but the advice is to stay inside just to be safe.
Correct. The advice is to stay inside. I can tell you, so we have not had any major injuries right now, but we have had a couple calls for 911 down power or light poles. Mm-hmm. Hit one person over the Guam near into Muning, and so we get calls like that, and it's these type of events that could be prevented if they just remain indoors and heed the watches and the warnings.
Minor injuries in that case?
Minor injuries.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it. A word of caution for many of you out there as we're still in condition of readiness 1, and then when you get the all clear, that's when you might see many of those closures start to be lifted, including those churchgoers tomorrow morning. We're here from the Archdiocese of Ganya. No church for now. We'll send it back to you.